Hi peeps, thank you for joining me on another video. Before we begin looking at Montblanc Legend Spirit, I just wanted to cover a couple of quick things off. Firstly, I just wanted to give a shout out to Carl Pearson, the UK frag guy. Reason being is because he himself gave me a shout out on his channel a few weeks ago. Got me a few more subscribers, which is always appreciated, so thank you very much for that, Carl. If you're not familiar with Carl's work, check him out. Looks at a lot of fragrances across a wide range, everything from, real sort of niche fragrances to quality bargains. Probably got one of the widest collections of any YouTube reviewer. So do check his channel out. I'll put a link in the description below. The second thing I just want to cover off, just a bit of a sort of rest in peace to Mr. Siage, who you probably heard has died recently. I'm not going to do a tribute to him because that would seem quite disingenuous, as I didn't know him. Quite a lot of people in the fragrance community did, and they have done their tributes. Like I say, I don't know him. I used to watch his videos, enjoyed his videos, but never had any real interaction with him. So I can't really pay tribute to somebody I didn't really know. But regardless of that, it's always sad when someone passes away, and it's always sad when the community loses one of its own. So again, I'll put another link in the description for if you're not familiar with his work, look back on it and remember the guy fondly. Okay, so Montblanc Legend Spirit. What can we say about this fragrance? Well, it's been around a while, it's nothing new. There's quite a lot of reviews on YouTube already. This fragrance came out back in 2016, and as you can probably guess, it's a flanker to the original Montblanc Legend from 2011. Like the original, it is also a friendly, summer fragrance, daytime fragrance, inoffensive, office friendly, that kind of, vibe. It will tick all the boxes. You're not going to get anybody complaining about the stench if you wear it in the office. Very much like the original. But it is quite different to the original in the respect that it's sweeter, has some different notes, and has a lot of similarities to Invictus Aqua from Paco Rabanne. Well, that's not to say it's a rip-off of that. They came out the same year originally, but they are very different as well as having similarities. The reason why they're similar, in my opinion, is because of their grapefruit note. That's one of the key notes of this fragrance. But other than that, they're very much different. I would say Invictus Aqua, the original version, was sort of more salty than this, and I would say that the newer version's slightly cleaner than this. I would say that, in my opinion anyway, Montblanc Legend Spirit is actually sweeter than Invictus Aqua. And when I first smelled it, weirdly, it reminded me of jelly beans. Although, as I've worn it now for about 6 months, I don't really get that vibe anymore. I certainly get the kind of what people talk about it being sort of clean, kind of fabric, softer vibe, dryer sheets, that kind of thing. Very, very nice fragrance in a similar mold to many summer daytime fragrances out there in the market. To cover off the other main notes, aqua water, lavender are two of the other key ones. I don't get massive lavender. I think the grapefruit really is what carries this through. And like I said, that's what leads to the similarities with Invictus Aqua, although this is very different. It's same realm, but not they're not sisters or anything. As some YouTube reviewers would have you believe that it's a choice between one or the two because you might as well buy this because it's cheaper and it's the same. It's not the same. It is certainly cheaper. In terms of bang for your buck, I think you certainly get more from this. So other things to point out really, sillage and longevity, both middle of the road. Good, not great. But what do you expect with a summer fragrance? It's never going to be beast mode. It's supposed to be cool, light, casual. It ticks all those boxes. You probably get a good 4 or 5 hours out of this, realistically. But there's no reason why you can't reapply after a couple of hours. Sillage is, again, middle of the road. You get compliments with this if people are in close proximity to you, but they're not going to smell you from 10-15 feet away. Somebody's going to have to be stood within 2 or 3 feet really to get a whiff of this. But if you're going to wear it at the office, that's no bad thing, because you don't want to be giving off this big stench where you're supposed to be sat there working. You just want something that's going to sort of quietly work away while you quietly work away, if that makes sense. Very versatile fragrance though. You know, I've mentioned the office a few times, but you can wear it in other settings. Will certainly work for a night out in the warm months. Will certainly work if you're going to see family or friends, that kind of thing. It's, you know, it's kind of subtle, but is noticeable, as I said before, in close proximity. And, you know, I think anybody who buys this will enjoy it. It's not going to be to everyone's taste, and it's not going to meet everyone's requirements in terms of sillage and longevity, because some people want something that's going to project and really shout out loud. This won't do that, but it is a very, very solid fragrance, a good flanker to the original Montblanc Legend, which in itself is a good fragrance as well, and can also be picked up very reasonably. So if you've not got them in the collection, certainly worth considering. You know, I'm never going to put this, I don't think, top of any lists that I would make, but solid addition to my collection. Like I say, I bought this about 6 months ago. In fact, I know when I bought it. I bought it in January because it was in the sale. The January sales when all the big department stores sell off their like gift sets. So this came with shower gel and other bits and pieces. I paid £24 for 50ml, so it was dirt cheap. That's from Debenhams, which is not the cheapest place to buy fragrances anyway. Anyway, that's my 2 pennies worth. Thank you for tuning in again. I'm losing my ability to speak today. I keep mumbling over my words and stumbling. But anyway, ignore that. So thank you, as I say, for tuning in. Do check out my other videos if you have not done already. Please do like and subscribe as well. That does help me out. And I will endeavour to post more videos more frequently. Life does get in the way, so I will sometimes go weeks and months without making a video, just because work and other bits and pieces kind of sap your energy, as most of you probably know. But I've got about 80 fragrances now, and I would like to try and review all of them if possible. So keep your eyes peeled and please tune in. Thank you.